Alright guys, strap in because it's time to show you all everything I picked up in the month of November in this monthly Blu-ray 4K haul. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm Ken with Mid-Level Media, here to bring you my monthly Blu-ray 4K haul. I'm going to show you all everything that I picked up in the month of November, and boy was November a great month for collecting. With all the Black Friday deals, the Criterion sale, all the thrifting that I did, because I started up my new thrifting vlog series that I drop every Saturday night now on my channel. I've done 5 of those, so I've gotten a lot of cool pickups from there. So a lot of the thrifting shop stuff, like Criterion sale, the Black Friday deals, tons of deals everywhere right now. I ended up grabbing and picking up 39 titles in the month of November. So this was definitely probably one of the best months for collecting for me all year. Now, I didn't grab a whole lot of like brand new releases. You're not going to see stuff that like just came out this month. Maybe a few things here and there, but a lot of this stuff is just older stuff that I picked up from the past, you know, stuff that I found at the flea markets and the Goodwills and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to go through all of these. You've seen most of them, like when I've done my Blu-ray trips, my Criterion unboxings, but I thought everybody does this, so you got to bring them all together in one package and just show everything off just to document it on your YouTube channel, right? Everybody does this, and everybody just loves collecting videos. So definitely, guys, if you like this kind of stuff, drop this video a like, leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below. Everything that you picked up in the month of November, I would really love to hear about it. I love hearing about everybody's pickups, what they grabbed, what they picked up, and just having a conversation about physical media. It is just the best. And if you guys are just now discovering me on this channel, please drop me a subscribe and definitely turn on the bell notifications for all future videos. I would love it if you would become a member of the mid-level community. I do all kinds of great physical media content on this channel. I do these haul videos. I do weekly Blu-ray hunts. I do a weekly physical media update where I update you all on all the late-breaking announcements in the world of physical media, as far as like new Blu-rays and 4Ks that have been announced. And I also cover like what's coming out this week. I also shed lights on some deals for you guys if you weren't aware of them, and just all kinds of great content on this channel. So I definitely would love if you would come check it out. But let's get into all these pickups, guys, because I got a lot to go through. And the first one I'm going to show you all is kind of a random, not really random, but it was 10 bucks on eBay, and this just came out, I think, in September. But this is Goonies on 4K. I am not the biggest Goonies fan, so I haven't watched this one yet. I only saw it for the first time a couple of years ago, and to me, it didn't hold up as good as like some of those other 80s movies that I watched, even for the first time. Not necessarily ones that I had to grow up with, but I think this one in particular is a movie that nostalgia has to play a big part in if you want to enjoy it. But I'm definitely interested in giving it a second watch, a second chance in 4K, and seeing maybe if I noticed something that I didn't the first time around. But let me know in the comments below if you're a Goonies fan. If I'm crazy for not liking it that much, let me know. Definitely a great cast in this one. So next up, guys, we got a classic Christmas film, It's a Wonderful Life, in 4K. And believe it or not, I have never seen this movie before either. So I'm excited to give this one a watch and possibly a review on my channel in the month of December. You know, since it's Christmas time, maybe I'll review a Christmas movie on this channel. But I'm excited to watch this one. I'm excited to get it from Best Buy for 10 bucks. So definitely a classic and one that a lot of people talk about. Next up, guys, is Full Metal Jacket. And of course, I'm doing Kubrick month on my Instagram page. So if you follow me on Instagram, we're doing a month of Kubrick right now. By the time this video goes up, though, it's going up on December the 1st. I'm pre-recording a lot of things, so I'm getting ready to go into my peak season at work. But November will already be over, so Kubrick month will be over. But I just watched this movie a couple of nights ago, and I'll leave my thoughts for the review on my Instagram. You can go check it out over there. But it's something else, I'll say that. But Full Metal Jacket in 4K right there. And next up, guys, we got Toy Story 4. This was, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Toy Story 4. To me, I don't really think it needs to exist. But for $10, I saw it at Target on Blu-ray, so I went ahead and picked it up because I do enjoy the film, and I do like having the Disney movies with the slip. Even though I know all the Disney movies are on Disney Plus, I still want to own physical media forms of them. And for 10 bucks, you can't beat that for a new Pixar film. Next up, guys, this was kind of a random pickup at the thrifting store, the flea market. I got 1 Hour Photo. I've never seen this movie with Robin Williams, and this slipcover is just completely badass. I love it. This is only $4 up there. So yeah, this is one of Robin Williams' like more haunting performances. Back when he was trying to do more like thrillers and dramatic stuff, he did this, Insomnia, movies like that. So I'm definitely interested in checking this one out at some point. And next up, we got a classic movie from my childhood that I picked up randomly on Amazon for $5, and that's Demolition Man with Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes. This is one of my favorite from both of these guys, favorite Stallone movie. I know some people might think I'm stupid, but I would probably rank this like at my top 5 Stallone films. Like, I love Demolition Man. I'm excited to rewatch this one. I might rewatch it with my son because he's kind of getting a little bit older. So I want to introduce him to more of these like 90s action films right here. The next one up, guys, we got Boris Karloff's The Mummy with this cool little slip right here. I got it at Walmart for $10. I love I don't really get these for these slips. I don't care that it glows in the dark, but I get it because I like the artwork on the actual Blu-ray when you take it out. Same thing with Frankenstein. I picked that up last month. So yeah, this is definitely a movie that I'm interested in checking out. 1932 film. I like going back and checking out those classic Universal monster movies. All right, so these I got at work, and my work sometimes gets in like these Blu-rays and stuff by mistake, so they'll like sell them in the team store. And I got Cocoon with Ron Howard. This is a Eureka film. Only cost me $2, this movie. Eureka film from Ron Howard, and I've never seen this movie before. It's not region free, so I have to actually get something to play it on, but I will at some point because I want to start checking out more of the obscure like boutique labels like Eureka, Indicator, all those other things. So I'm going to end up getting a region free Blu-ray player at some point. So Cocoon, happy to have that one in my collection. Next up, guys, same deal. Got this one at work. This American Psycho set. This is a badass set right here. Now, this is just such a cool slipcover on this one. You look at the back right there, you have the New York skyline. I'm going to take this out of the packaging and show y'all because this is actually a steelbook. All right, so I got it out of the packaging. Right there, guys. Awesome looking steelbook. Awesome looking reverse. Cool casing on that one. These next three I'm going to go, I picked them up at flea markets, thrifting shops. Really cool finds because they're all 3 Kino Lorber titles. And I don't have a lot of Kino Lorber in my collection, but I got this Fantomas 3-film collection, which is like some French films from the 60s. So I thought that was really cool. I found it in there for like $11. It's going for like $30, $40 on eBay. I'm trying to sell it on there actually right now, but if I don't sell it, I'll just end up keeping it in my collection probably. Next up, we have a Doris Day film, and that's Midnight Lace. And all these are like still in the wrapping, or at least these two. So that's cool. This is from 1960. So yeah, cool to have this movie. Cool to have these classic films. I just like collecting classic films. This one is an old Western. A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die. So that looks pretty cool. I'm going to have to check that out at some point. And these next titles, these were sent to me by review for these companies. So I got this Inner Sanctum mystery set from Mill Creek Entertainment. I've checked out a couple of these movies so far. This starring Lon Chaney films. They're really kind of like Twilight Zone, horror mystery type films. The ones I watched, I really enjoyed, but I'm interested in getting into more of these movies. I actually did an unboxing for this on my channel. You can go back and check out if you want more details on the actual like contents of the set. So these next two I got sent to me from Warner Archive. Haven't got a chance to watch yet. This is a classic, or I wouldn't say classic, but it's a teen kind of dark comedy from the late 90s, and that's Drop Dead Gorgeous. I remember watching this movie like all the time when I was like in high school. It's got Denise Richards, it's got Kirstie Alley, it's got Kirsten Dunst. It's got a great cast. Yeah, just tons of people in this movie. This is a really good movie. I'm excited to watch this one again. And this one, another classic monster movie. This is Dracula AD 1972. This is a Dracula film starring Christopher Lee, so I got this sent to me to review because I'm just interested in watching these old classic monster movies. And getting into my Scream Factory pickups for the month, I got 5 new Scream Factory titles, 4 of which came from that October sale that I just now got like a couple of weeks ago. But I got the Motel Hell Steelbook. I picked this up at Best Buy. You guys will probably remember me in my out and about picking this one up. But just a really cool artwork on that one. Admittedly, I bought this because there really wasn't a lot that week and I just wanted to pick something up. So I saw this. I'm like, I'm going to grab Motel Hell. I still need to check it out at some point, though. I haven't yet. As you can see, it's still in its wrapping, but love the artwork on this one. And next up, we have the Lawnmower Man Blu-ray of that. So I do love the artwork on this, though, but I have to go back and rewatch the Lawnmower Man. I'm not sure how that one holds up. Next up, we got a classic John Carpenter film, Prince of Darkness. I am really excited to watch this one. It's one of my like true Carpenter gaps. I don't have a lot, but Prince of Darkness is one of them. So once I knock this off the list, I will have seen most of the Carpenter films. So, all right, next one. I'm excited to watch this one. This is a classic kind of remake for The Blob. A lot of people say this is better than the 50s original film, but I am curious to checking this one out again because I remember watching it when I was a kid, and I do remember enjoying it quite a bit. So I'm excited to rewatch that one. This one is a slasher movie from 1981. It wasn't really on my radar until I started to hear a lot of people start to talk about it in the horror community, but this is The Burning. And this is, I'm trying to see who directed this. Tony Maylam directed it. This was a good movie. This is a good slasher. I did watch this one last week. It's got great kills in it because Tom Savini notoriously left Friday the 13th and didn't come back for Friday the 13th Part 2 to take this job. And he does a great job with the gore effects in this one. So a lot of great gore in this one. As far as like a movie, it's okay. Like I didn't love everything about it. It felt much more like sleepaway camp style to me. Like all the kids were a lot younger than I'm used to in these type of slasher films. But it's a good slasher movie. I do enjoy this one. And next up, guys, we got My Bloody Valentine. Now, I found this at a Goodwill for only $2. So this is a cool Blu-ray find right here. The case was in a very dirty condition. I had to wipe it down, but the actual disc itself is in really good condition. So I'm excited to have this one in my collection because this is another one. I've got a lot of horror films from 1981, I've just now noticed, but this is another one I've never seen. I've seen the remake, but I've never seen the original. So I'll have to watch that at some point. And this is another Goodwill find, guys, for I think like $2. This is 500 Days of Summer. You'll probably notice me pick this one up recently in one of my thrifting videos, but this is a romantic comedy from 2009 that I remember enjoying quite a bit. So I'm excited to rewatch that one at some point. This is a classic movie with David Bowie, Jennifer Connelly, Jim Henson production, The Labyrinth. I've never seen The Labyrinth. Don't hate me. I know a lot of people love this movie, but I am excited to check this one out, probably with my kids at some point. And next up, we got Contact with Jodie Foster, Matthew McConaughey. One of the best sci-fi films of all time, in my opinion. I love this movie. Rewatched it this year. Completely held up for me. So if you haven't seen Contact, definitely check Contact out. I was happy to find this for $4 at a game exchange, I believe. And this is a Tony Scott film, a really well-made Tony Scott film, and that is Man on Fire with Denzel Washington. Fantastic performance by Denzel. And this is one I haven't seen in a long time. I'm really interested in rewatching soon, though. And this is a Big Lots pickup for $3, The ABCs of Death. A lot of people I've heard talking about this one in the horror community like 5-6 years ago. And I never checked it out, but I saw it at Big Lots, so I thought I would add it to my collection and maybe give it a watch someday. These two, and I'll show them both together. I got Naked Gun, 33 1/3 and 2 1/2. So I love these comedies, spoof comedies by the Zucker brothers. There's some of the best spoof comedies of all time. Like they just don't make them like this anymore. They killed the spoof comedy with all those like epic movie, disaster movie. These are the original great spoof comedies. So if you haven't seen the Naked Gun films, I don't have the original because they didn't have that at the flea market that I got these from. But these are in great condition. So I'm happy to own both of them in my collection. I'll have to pick up the first at some point. All right, guys, so we're getting ready now to go into my epic Criterion haul for the month. And I've already done like in-depth unboxings of most of these films in this stack. So you can go check those out in my Criterion unboxings haul video part 1. And then I did a part 2 as well last week. So you can check both of those out right now. So I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly. You can check out my thrifting videos because I stumble upon a lot of really cool finds, and these are definitely among the coolest that I found in my thrifting out and about videos. But this is Don't Look Now, which is a classic horror film from 1973 with Donald Sutherland. So I've never seen this movie. I'm excited to check it out at some point. But I found this at a flea peddler's mall, whatever you want to call it, for only $1. I got a Criterion Blu-ray for only $1 at a thrifting mark. So that was definitely a really cool find. I also got this Bottle Rocket DVD. It's a Criterion, but it's a DVD for $1 as well. So this is a Wes Anderson's first film, I believe. So I am excited to check that one out at some point. But Criterion's for $1. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat that. Now, everything else in this stack I got from the Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion sale that took place during the entire month of November. So I got 9 titles in total for that. Most of them I paid 20 bucks for, but a couple of them I got a little bit under because I did that Amazon coupon deal that they had going on. But the top one, guys, is The Elephant Man, with a David Lynch film. So I am excited to check that one out because I want to get into more David Lynch movies. Then I got Roma, which is it was a Netflix film that directed by Alfonso Cuarón that came out in 2018, nominated for Best Picture, and this is an excellent movie. I really love this movie. And this is a David Cronenberg film, Videodrome. Not the only Cronenberg film that I got for Criterion, but I really love the packaging and the case on this one. And if you guys want to know the contents and what it's like to unbox and to go through these sets, definitely check out those haul unboxing videos. This one, guys, a classic Akira Kurosawa film, and that is Seven Samurai. So basically where all the team-up movies drew inspiration from was this movie. So I am really pumped to check this one out. So next one is an Alfred Hitchcock film, Notorious. Out of all of Hitchcock's filmography, this is probably one of the lesser known films in his filmography. So I really wanted to dive deep into the Hitchcock filmography. So I'm trying to collect as many Hitchcock films as I can in preparation for when I go back and really do a deep dive into his movies. So Notorious with Cary Grant as starring. This one, guys, this is just such an awesome big box set, Vampire. This movie came out in 1932. Look how thick that thing is. And it's because it's got a big booklet inside. It's like almost like a book you would buy in stores. So for $20, you couldn't have been a better bang for your buck for this one. This is another David Cronenberg film. We got Scanners right here. Really curious to check this one out. I've heard a lot of great things. This is another one that's from, I believe, 1981. I've got a lot of 1981 horror films in this stack right here. This one, guys, All About Eve. I am really curious to check this one out. Classic. I believe it's a comedy. But yeah, looking forward to checking that one out at some point. And this one, guys, one that I've seen many times. Classic from my high school, teen years. Love this movie. Great coming-of-age story. Great period piece movie by Richard Linklater. Dazed and Confused. Awesome Criterion cover on this one as well. So I love this. I love this movie. Haven't seen it in probably about 10 years, so I need to go back and watch it. But I've seen it countless times. Of course, it's got a great cast. Matthew McConaughey, Ben Affleck, Joey Lauren Adams. Tons of great people in this movie. So yeah, if you haven't seen Dazed and Confused, definitely check that one out. But with that, guys, I'm going to end this November haul video. Like I said, went through 39 movies. Got a lot of great stuff this month. Definitely a very fruitful month for the mid-level collection. So I definitely appreciate you guys watching this video here today. Like I said, if this is your first time stumbling upon my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I do all kinds of great physical media-based content on this channel. 5-6 times a week is usually when I upload. So plenty of content for you guys to enjoy and go back and watch some of my past videos. But also, guys, like this video. Every single like helps move these videos up the YouTube algorithms and just help get more eyes on this channel. I am very close to reaching 1,000 subs, and that's kind of my goal before the end of this year. So I would definitely appreciate your guys' help hitting that like button. Also commenting down below just what pickups you grabbed in the month of November. So definitely appreciate all of you guys watching me here today and joining me for this haul video, and we'll see you next time.